But first, our top story. Even as the family of the Indian couple arrested in Norway anxiously await the verdict on Monday, their two young children are facing the trauma of separation from their parents. If found guilty, the parents could be away for more than a year behind bars. The government of India seems reluctant to intervene in what they see essentially as a legal case.
7-year-old Sai Sriram and 2-year-old Abhiram are confused and upset. Mummy has not come back as promised and Daddy has not spoken to them even on Skype the last few days. The parents, whenever away, would always chat with the children online.
పిల్లల్ని ఒకసారి అయిపోయారు, తల్లిదండ్రులు ఒకసారి అయిపోయారు, పేరెంట్స్ కూడా అంతా పెద్దవాళ్ళు అయిపోయారు, అంతా ఏజ్డ్.
The elderly grandparents of the children are even more worried with news coming in that the prosecution in Norway has proposed a sentence of 15 months for the mother and 18 months for the father. In a statement, the Oslo police said the couple have been charged with gross or repeated maltreatment of their children by threats, violence or other wrong. The judgment is expected in Oslo District Court on Monday. Sai Sriram was taken away by the Child Protection Agency in Norway earlier this year. Family members point out that he was returned to his parents after 8 weeks only because the authorities there were convinced that it is in his best interest to be back with his parents and that his safety is not under any threat.
You wouldn't listen when you tell him the first time.
Child psychiatrist Kalyan Chakravarti, who has been treating Sai Sriram for the last 3 months, is concerned about the child's separation from his parents and has written to the Norwegian authorities.
In the successive reports that I have faxed to the lawyers in Norway, I also put in place that the child is now who has shown so much improvement after the separation of the parents has slowly and steadily started to deteriorate both physically as well as emotionally. Physically, I would say because his appetite has gone down, he is not eating well. As it is, he is a very poor eater and he is not sleeping well because he would always like the cuddle of his mother to sleep.
The Indian government has come forward with consular help for the couple but seems reluctant to intervene any further. The family does not know who to turn to for help. In Hyderabad, Uma Sudhir, NDTV.
Well, for the moment, India is on a wait-and-watch mode and doesn't see this case as yet in the same way that it saw the previous case when two children were taken away from their parents in an extended child custody battle in Norway.
This is an issue that relates not to government, it relates to a private citizen and it relates to the local law of that country. Sometimes we express concern about something that happens to a citizen of our country, but within the parameters of the law as is applied by those countries. But because there is public interest and public concern, and our mission will make contact and do whatever is appropriate and necessary.
India's #1 news app just got even better. Download NDTV's new app. Fully optimized for retina display, full screen view, faster response time, and Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.